Good evening, all my radical dreamers. Welcome back. I am the Corundum Cat, and this is... what is this? This is episode 4 of our fully voiced long play of 1999 sequel to 1995 hit RPG Chrono Trigger. This is Chrono Cross. And let's see where we're at. Okay, so... as I am recalling from our last episode, yes, so, our perfectly safe, perfectly, perhaps not moral, but understated and quiet and stealthy and hopefully successful burglary of the Viper Manor turned into a violent robbery. Remember, burglary is when you steal, robbery is when you assault people in the course of stealing. Very important. Be a burglar, not a robber. Stealing's great. Don't mind that. Just try to avoid the amount of damage you do to all it. Anyway, so it became a violent robbery because Kid, leader of the Radical Dreamers, has no morals whatsoever. And we just got caught up in her orbit. We were young. We were impressionable. We had just found out that we weren't dead in this reality. And she took advantage of this supple youth and led us into a life of crime. That's our story for the authorities. Anyway, that already violent robbery, Tim nails it on the head. Yes, Chrono Crime. That's the new stream. Yes, our already violent robbery then became a straight-up home invasion, the worst kind, when we ran into the slightest bit of organized resistance in General Viper's study. And Kid took the General's beautiful daughter, Riddell, a priestess, a member of the clergy, hostage at knife point. We attempted to make an escape. Kid got a little bit stabbed via a poisoned throwing knife, and honestly, I'm not sure that was incorrect, right? Obviously, once you start taking hostages, you are not the good guy in any situation. But we were intercepted and foiled by Cats from Courage the Cowardly Dog and board-certified New Jersey psychiatrist Dr. Harleen Quinzel, defending Viper Manor, guests from the continent of and city-state of Poor, and we jumped off the roof, washed up here, and we have decided that there is nothing we can do about the fact that Kid is dying. She is badly poisoned, and her organs are slowly being dissolved because of Hydra venom. Hydras are extinct. We don't have a boat which can get through the storms of the El Nido Triangle anyway. So, honestly, I feel this is one less. This is a loose end to tying us to some truly heinous crimes, which we are better off without. So, me and Mysterious Masked Man Guile, we are gonna make a clean break for it before the authorities tie us to the various murders, robbery, and hostage-taking at Viper Manor, and I think this has gone great for us. I'm very happy. This is the shaman, the wise woman of this tribe, and I think I already talked to her automatically only because I was trying to find a save point off camera, but does she have anything else to say here?
One must choose one's own path, but as long as one is human, one will sometimes become lost. I pray that your journey will be blessed by the guidance of the 6 great dragon gods.
I'm bothered that the G in great isn't capitalized. Like, are they just dragon gods that she's fond of? Fine, but I want it great dragon gods. GDG. I want it all caps. Anyway, that's just me. Stana, El Nido has long been called the land where the dragons sleep. No one has called it that. Literally no one has mentioned that. There are islands named after dragons, and numerous Dragonian ruins and artifacts. You may have encountered some of these already. The most famous are the islands of the Sky Dragon, the Earth Dragon, and the Water Dragon. Yeah, just list out the MacGuffins. Stana, is it? Very helpful. And the ancient ruin Fort Dragonia that lies to the east. Of the many Dragonian ruins, Fort Dragonia is one of the few that is still fully functional. Dungeon alerts. Yeah, foreshadowing is a, literary device.
The key to activate this ruin is the Dragon Tear. It was given to our ancestors by the extinct Dragonians as a symbol of our friendship. It has passed down through successive shamans, but it was stolen and taken away from Galdov by an unknown interloper.
It was probably Kid, right? She's a criminal.
Their intent is unknown, but if they plan to activate the ancient ruin, a great disaster shall come about.
Is it a dragon disaster? Is it going to return dragons to the world? That's like half of fantasy plots.
Our people have been searching for it, but we have found no trace.
Oh, geez, they just laying out the plot, aren't they? Okay. So, I guess we're going to be activating the Secrets of Fort Dragonia at some point. I have a hunch. Okay, Dan, I am pedantic at all times, but I think, like, I give them a pass for whether or not numbers are spelled or written because, like, it's conversation. That's just the conceit of the medium. Okay, I guess the capitalization is 2. You know, that could be emphasis. I don't know.
Would you like to become the wind?
Who starts a conversation that way? Obviously, yes. What is happening? What did I just pay $2 for? Oh, it's one of the zip lines. Oh, that's super effective. I think I wanted to go to the docks anyway. Okay. Yeah, so we, Korcha's mother, Macha, browbeat him into giving us his boat, and this is his boat right here. It's our boat now. Now that Kid is being dissolved by Hydra Venom internally, we are on the straight and narrow. No more crimes. We're putting this life of brigandry behind us. And obviously the best way to do that is to steal someone's boat for our own devices.
Are you ready?
Dr. Fasalier over here. Yeah, I think so. I don't know that there's anyone... Korcha refuses to work with us because we're abandoning Kid to die. Actually, I do want to check with Doc. I can't recall if he's recruitable or not. I don't... Like, I know he's recruitable. I don't know if he's recruitable on we want to save this random girl who led us into a life of crime or not. Hey, Doc, you want to come with us? I will do what I can. You dudes go do whatever you can for her. To be perfectly honest, without the antidote, her chances of survival are close to zilch. But we cannot give up hope without a fight. You're a terrible doctor. What's your degree in? Poetry? Jackass. Alright, well, she's in the best of hands if we want the trail of bloodshed to end in a dilapidated clinic somewhere in the tropics. Yeah, okay, that's solved. I guess we're free and clear. Guile, my mysterious man. It's only a 2-man party now, but we got this. It's all we need. Shame about his element grid. Yeah, we're ready. Give us the boat. Okay, then let's get going. All of you get on the boat. Tell Korcha I said, sucker! Wait, is she coming with us? Oh, she's coming with us. Sweet, we don't even have to row ourselves. We should have turned to piracy years ago. This is the world map. I do not have control of it at the moment. I guess we're going to Why are we going to Termina? We're wanted here. We've committed so many crimes. Hey! What do you want, fat man?
By whose permission are you docking that boat then?
Yeah, no, you have to pay for dockage. This is like a prime spot in the merchant district. Come on.
Get that thing out of here right now.
Oh, you got a problem with that? You don't see any of the boats needing to dock, do ya?
That's not the point. What I'm trying to say is...
Ah, cut the jive, talk.
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, we have a terrifying old woman with us. All right, this party has immediately improved. We should have poisoned Kid years ago. Okay, we're in Termina. Do what you need to do. I don't know what I need to do in Termina. This would not have been my destination of choice. I think I'm going to wander around gormlessly until the plot happens. I think that's a good choice. I feel confident about it. We don't need to recruit, you know, the man candy on all the posters. We only get him if we don't take Guile. Let's have a quick wander. I guess we'll check into the shop here, make sure we've got our consumables topped up. We'll talk with Dracula's wife. We have a lot of these, but no reason not to pick up 17 more. And generic medicines, because they are cheap, and I have no idea how many of them we're going to need. Looks good to me. Okay. Oh, we do have, actually, there are some, oh! You can scroll down in the list. What a fascinating new technology we've discovered. Oh, we got cash. Yeah, we did so much stuff. Okay. Let's pick up, I recall we don't have any green attack elements, so let's pick up some of these. Let's pick up some higher level blue. And a heal all and a heal is fantastic. Okay, who do we know in Termina? Oh, is that Glenn? That is Glenn. Yeah, buddy. You want to join the party? We're committing a lot of crimes.
The general and his men are headed for Fort Dragonia. There has been word that the major power of the East, Thor, is up to something suspicious. They seem to have heard rumors of the frozen flame being in El Nido, and are coming to investigate.
Oh my, then that means the poor army might invade this town any time now. You're in an archipelago. They need a navy to invade you. I wonder if we'll be alright.
Yes, that is why we are moving to the fort for a while. I'm a very good soldier. That's why I'm explaining troop movements to a random flower seller in a major trade city. That fort is far from town, so it is not used normally, but it has good defenses. I was ordered to remain at the manor and protect Miss Verdell, but I didn't. She felt very uneasy about the way General Viper was acting before he left, so... What are you going to do? Aren't you going to get in trouble if you leave the manor?
Yeah, dude, he deserted. My boy's AWOL.
Yes. Still, I cannot stop thinking about it, so I am planning to infiltrate the fort by boat.
Are we... I mean, I'm not saying that this was the plot hook I was expecting.
Are you sure about that? If worse comes to worse, you might be discharged from the Acacia Dragoons, the least competent fighting force in El Nido. Yes, I will act in accordance with my faith, even if I have to break military regulations. I must go. Ma'am, I will come back to buy flowers from you when I return.
Take care. Okay, in fairness, I don't know what response she should have to this young anime protagonist being like, "Oh man, I'm going against orders because I have a gut feeling that I definitely need to spy on my own military." But take care. Yeah, sure, all right, cool story, kid. Does he even have a boat? I don't think he has a boat. Is he gonna try to steal ours? Oh, dude, no. You don't take my boat. I take other people's boats. Hey, Macha, you see I'm gonna head home soon, but what you gonna do now? I don't know what happened 10 years ago or what's going on now, but don't you want to get things straight? Or do you just want to go live somewhere in peace and quiet? I mean, we've dodged one plot hook. The GM is going to get really angry if we keep refusing to engage with the plot. Yeah, no, we should straighten things out, absolutely. After Kid's organs dissolve. Attaboy! I knew you wouldn't give up. Life is a journey to find yourself. That's how everyone grows up. So where do we go to find out what's going on? What? So you say we need to go after Lynx and General Viper to Fort Dragonia? Did you hear? Fort Dragonia is a ruin of... Yeah. I just heard that from your shaman. Very helpful. Yeah. People say they conducted strange ceremonies and most folks from Gold won't go near the place. You've got to wonder what they're up to with the dragon tier there. It gives me the chills. Also, you've got to go through Mount Pierre to get to that fort. You're gonna need to get there by boat. Exclamation. I know. You can borrow this boat. We're taking it, madam. We weren't asking. Just a little farewell gift from me. Don't worry, that brat son of mine's not gonna use it for anything good anyway. He had a stable business serving as a ferryman in a thriving port town, madam. I don't like Korcha. I'm gonna, talk down on Korcha, but I get to do that. Y'all, you family, you need to support your son. Serge borrowed, in quote, the boat from Macha. I need to borrow a boat, and I'm armed, so I guess it's piracy. Oops, you're just a tad too late. I just lent this boat to someone else. Ask the boy here. I need to borrow a boat. I am trying to get to Fort Dragonia. Fort Dragonia? Wow, what a coincidence. These kids have some business there too. You're the young man that gave us the bellflower. Okay, I'm kind of glad that Acacian Dragoon Glenn recognizes us as the nice young man who gave him the flower, and not one of the trespassers that assaulted his military command and took the general's daughter hostage. Yes, we are a flower child, like Roger Bacon, eternal love child. Thank you again. Miss Riddell greatly appreciated your kindness. You two already know each other. What great timing. On the road, you need a companion. In life, you need kindness. Join in with them on their trip to the fort. Obviously, yes. We are recruiting Glenn. We are allowing Kid to be dissolved by Hydrovenom, so that we can recruit Glenn. Thank you. I have a suggestion before heading to the fort. It's a side quest because, those guys are high level. When we get on the boat, first head north and then east. You should find a small island there. We live in an archipelago. Your advice is meaningless. We can sail in any combination of directions and we will find a small island. Dreamers Requiem, welcome back. Good to see you again. No. I'm well aware Glenn is probably after Serge, and maybe tied with him, that he is the best character in the game. I'm specifically leaving Kid to be dissolved by Hydrovenom. to recruit this young man. It's just he is so 1990s anime protagonist coded that I have to give him a little bit of crap. A retired Master Knight of the Dragoons named Radius lives there now. Oh, he was the mayor back in our home reality, right? When me and my big brother were young, he used to look after us quite often. We should go ask for his advice before going any further. There are many frightful rumors about that fort. Who knows what to expect there? Okay, we're going to run into cats again. We're going to run into board-certified psychiatrist Dr. Harleen Quinzel again. And I'm going to put him through a car windshield. In the meantime, Glenn joined the party. This is a power trio right here. I know I've missed like half of the optional party members from choices, but this is all we need. I'm a little worried about you. Do you want me to go? Oh, we can kidnap Korcha's mother? Obviously, yes. Is she ever going to? Is she joined your party? Is she ever going to see the active list? No, she is not. But it's good that we will leave Korcha without his boat and without his mother. On general principle, really. Headband, facial scar, tragic backstories. Yeah. Okay. I see you are a man, or I suppose woman of culture. I'm not making judgments, but Visions of Escaflowne, exactly right. Like, that is so the aesthetic I get from this. Van is the dude from Escaflowne. And yes, that, but without a giant dragon heart fueled magic punk mecha. Inexplicably called a guy mouth because, man, it's anime. I don't know. I don't make the rules. That mischievous son of mine's probably starving. Yes, because you took his boat and he makes his living as a fisherman. Be careful out there if you ever need something stuffed by gold over again. How's she gonna get home without the boat? That's me told. Aight. She swims. I'll eat my words. No, that's fine. Macha wants to prove that she's the, like, the physical height of this entire game. I'm not going to stop her. Let's look at Glenn's element list. Yep, okay, he has nothing equipped. He is green, which is great. So we just bought some green attack elements as well. Heal all. We'll give him a Bush Basher. Dash and Gash. Yep. My element grid is not going to be well assigned, for the record, on almost anybody. It's going to be very kind of slapdash, but we'll probably survive. And if we don't, the future will refuse to change. These things happen. There's prior art. Okay. We want cheap consumables. We'll put a turn green on him. Actually, no, wait. We would want a turn blue, if anything. Or, no, a turn yellow. Oh, a revive. Fantastic. And, okay, arrow saucer, more green. A fire pillar, why not? It occurs to me that all of Kid's elements are still on Kid. I did not unequip any of them as she's being slowly melted by Hydra Venom. But that's fine. It was all red attack anyway, and we've got alternates. I mean, I guess it's not okay for her if her organs melt, but eh. Oh, yeah, okay, turn black, a great choice for Serge because he is white elemental, and if we turn someone black, man, I'm... Woof. Alright, the vocabulary is a little difficult. If we make someone black innate, elemental, his white-based attacks, that's not better. When I say it out loud, it's not better. He'll do more damage with dropping meteors on people. It's a debuff. Oh, god damn it, that's even worse. You know what? I'm just gonna roll with it. Trust me, I have a plan. We've got lots of healing junctions. I think Guile is still with his... Yeah, okay, he still doesn't have any space because of his silly inverted chart. But we can work with that. Let's check equipment real quick. I feel like... Guile had the bet going about the Dragoon's honor? So I think we need to check back in, like, the bar where we found him, so no, the Fortune Teller. The Fortune Teller in the other wing of the city, to win that. Okay, a Power Glove. I love the Power Glove, it's so bad. Old school Nintendo. And the Silver Loop, always fantastic. Everybody is pretty well kitted out. If we had items... I guess we've got some copper. Well, we don't have much copper. I don't know if we can make more kit. I must be a real wizard. Oh, dear listener, I don't know what to tell you. My brain is Swiss cheese of meme craft from small times. Brain tape from small times, as they would say in Eggwood, which is really just me flexing and making a point. I can't remember for the life of me where, okay, no, this is just the inn. We'll check in there for the record of fate before we leave. I think it's the Fortune Teller that we want to style on. But yeah, hey, we got the Dragoon's honor, so I don't know what the theme of their bet is. Pay me, I guess.
Who might you be?
We've met before! Fortunes be good, fortunes be bad, and read your destiny, blah blah blah. No? Okay, I guess, yeah, read my fortune. Yeah, interact with Guile, who won your bet.
So Guile, how did it go? Did you find the item?
See for yourself now. Here is proof of my intrusion into Viper Manor.
And for the record, the joke with Guile is still that he's a different mysterious voice each session. That's still happening.
I ask that you give me my reward as promised at the conclusion of our bet.
It is my loss this time. Here is the reward I promised. Take it away.
A copper rod. Is that even an upgrade for him? Is he still using ivory? Creepy old granny handing out marital aids? What do we got here? Alright. Oh, he got the bone rod. Fellas, you know what I'm talking about. Funny joke. You gain nothing of value. That's kind of like... it has been a very long time since I've played this game, but I'm definitely noticing that, like, it is incredibly stingy on equipment compared to its own forebearers with Chrono Trigger, where at least it was like, oh, hey, I'm in each time zone, I have new equipment available to me, you know, until you get to, like, the Fall of Zeal, and then it kind of levels out to just doing the side quests for all the optional legendary stuff. Here, it's like, we're using ivory and bone and chitin still. It's like Morrowind, with less racism. Though, I don't know, I guess they were really hard on the demi-humans. Okay, still less racism than Morrowind. Okay, so we have a boat, and Glenn wants us to go to the north and the east to find a small island. To, I guess, tech up and train up before we raid Fort Dragonia. Good choice, frankly. I kind of wonder... I don't remember if Lady Luccia, aka Dr. Valen, but probably slightly more ethical, is recruitable. I feel like she is. So we're going to stop back into Viper Manor if we can get past the gate guard. And because I kind of want a German mad scientist making intelligent bioweapons with no regards for morality or practicality on payroll. I like Guile. I like that he makes a staff appear in someone's, like, sternum every fight. But he's not a German mad scientist with a monocle. So improvements could happen. Also, treasure chest. Gaby, can I help you? Bust it up! She hella is. She is recruitable. Okay. Well, I like that. I'm not sure if she's recruitable now, but I guess we'll find out. Yo, your robot sucks. Perhaps not as badly as Guile's attack, but... Hey, Glenn, welcome to the party, pal! So classy. Also, this robot is much tougher than the ones we were fighting inside. Like, this thing has soaked a lot more damage. Not that much more damage, but... I was just... I was... No extra... It's like you don't even know who you're talking to. I am indeed going to be showing that off. I just forgot that I have to leave Serge with 3 levels of element to actually make use of the combo text in this game. Turn yellow. Oh, okay, yeah, we want that as well, actually, now that we have a green elemental with Glenn, who will be in the party pretty much full-time. That will make his... If we get more green attack stuff, that'll make him super powerful. So let's see if we can hunt down the good doctor again. Did they leave the door unlocked? Oh, God, they didn't. Oh, they did. Okay, thank goodness. But let's... her mad scientist laboratory was downstairs, I think? Let's check if she's still hanging out. Because, oh yeah, that's the treasure room, and then her lab is... Okay, the next room to the left, in between the armory and the treasure room. And if not, we'll go hunting for her. Why did she put the cook in a cage? Okay, her bioweapon has escaped, as it should, and I'm sure that will not come back to bite us. There's something glowing on the table, and I want to steal it, and it's not letting me. Oh, this is my kryptonite. It's right there. It's obviously interactable. Surge, channel your inner kid and rob the place blind before being dissolved. Yo, chef, what did you do to end up in the clink? He's not even the chef, he's the dishwasher. Goodness. Lucia isn't here. She might be on the roof terrace. More importantly, could you let me out? Is he a mimic? Is this one of the portal geists, but it has taken human form? A dishwasher would not have a chef's half. They're trying to fool me. I know how it is. Now have at thee! Ha! Ha I'm still. Oh, okay. I thought he was gonna attack us. Like, now for our reward, our eternal reward. So I got lost and ended up in here by mistake. Don't worry, I wasn't snooping around or anything, really. Well, take care. Is that like the commonplace greeting between casual acquaintances? Because that was like Glenn being like, "Man, I'm gonna do some treason. I'm going AWOL. I'm gonna do some treason." And the flower seller was like, "Take care." And now this dishwasher is like, "Oh, take care." Oh, okay. It was just a funny angle. Got a silver earring. We'll check that out in a bit. Okay, so she's on the rooftop terrace. She might be on the rooftop terrace. Let's head up. Oh, so this place has just got... I'm coming back for you, Robot. There seem to be a lot fewer Dragoons hanging out in here. And I don't see board-certified New Jersey psychiatrist Dr. Harleen Quinzel lounging about anywhere either. Hey, Doc. I can't believe it jumped off. This is like 300 feet in the air. How did he even survive that? This homo-sape flower is called Neophil. As it matures, it will behave just like a human. In what capacity, Doctor? However, this Neophil is like no other. It is a powerful pipe, with the ability to use elements. Naturally, it was I who improved it. Oh, ho, 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 ho. One is able to train it if it blossoms. But a life sparkle is necessary for that. I have pinpointed the whereabouts of a life sparkle in a marsh east of Army Village. I sent some of our dragoons to retrieve it. However, none have returned. It is a shame, but I cannot allow any more loss of life. No, I have trouble believing that is ever a concern of Lucia's. I suggest you stay away from that marsh if you wish to live. Oh, is that the gimmick? We have to find a life sparkle to, like, forcefully evolve her terrible, freaky plant monster? We'll check back on her in her lab. I don't know. Also, I'm glad we get to do more theft. I do like stealing. I'm pretty sure this is another party member that she's growing in the pond here. I could be wrong about that, but, like, this is a big damn roster. Also, can we... Oh, okay, the general took the dragon's tear off his desk, and we cannot... I guess we cannot? Yeah, okay. Well, I know there's a door behind this bookcase. He came out of it previously. Hey! Always interact with the statue. Read his journal. Fear the one with the missing shield. Repress the anger of thy god. The moment you see truth from within the light, the god's anger will calm. Yeah, bang, bang, pull my devil trigger. These lyrics are not helpful. This is... Alright. I just want to steal. I don't want to solve puzzles. Okay, let's... I guess... Well, let's make the circuit while we're up here. Hey, Riddell. Hey, Riddell's maid. We're gonna... Do you think she's still salty about being held at knife point? Like, is this gonna become a thing? What is it? What is that? I hate it. Oh. Why they got Shadow Hearts monsters around here? Why is she a mermaid?
Oh my goodness! That night, you're the ones.
Yeah, we held a knife to your throat, took you hostage. That did happen. In fairness, we wanted to rob your father.
Kid risked her life to shield me.
What? How is that possibly her takeaway from this situation? My girl, you were being used as a human shield. I was there. Um, is this her very specific kink? Is this like a lifestyle thing for her?
My father and his men have left for Fort Dragonia. I do not know exactly where he is, though.
Somewhere between here and Fort Dragonia, I would assume.
There is not a single thing I can do, except pray for their safety.
Yo, we got Glenn on payroll. Come on, girl, roll out of here. Okay, so apparently we have traumatized good woman Riddell so badly that she mistakes being taken as a hostage for like protecting her. Links threw the knife right at them, and Kid shoved it out of the way and took the hit instead of following through with it. Okay. If Lynx chooses to shoot the hostage, that doesn't mean that Kid is a hero, right? Like, he's ruthless and probably neutral evil. But, like, I don't know. This is one of those, like, oh, okay, Kid didn't let you get stabbed by the creepy lion man from Poor, but, like, she was only in that situation because we took her hostage during a botched home invasion. Well, okay, we agree that her father just stood there like a honk. That is absolutely true. What up, robot? No, I don't get the option to fight this one. I'm coming back for you, robot. You're on notice. I do want to check in Riddell, in Lucia's laboratory. It's obviously a laboratory, right? It's not a laboratory. She and the omelette du fromage tell it as it is. It is a laboratory. Is she back at work? And does she want to work for me? How do you feel about... Miss Lucia, how do you feel about human subjects? We have no morals. We have no ethical framework. We abandoned our comrade to die a slow, terrible, disintegrating death from Hydra venom. You can have any number of subjects that you want. How does that sound? What is it that you want? I want you! Would you like to join us? We're trustworthy.
Without Pip, I really do not have anything to research. I guess the time is right. I am sure I can find some interesting research material if I tag along with you.
Yes.
I will join you. Oh, ho, 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 ho.
Lucia assimilated into your party. Guile, it's been real. Love you, buddy. You're very mysterious. But you're gone. Go hide from the authorities back in Termina. Okay, what does she got? She's still black and 8. Considerably lower stats than Guile for both health and magic, but I believe she has a functional element grid. We might change back to him if she proves to be a disappointment. I don't see how she could be a disappointment. Yeah, good news. Good news, we're fighting your boss. Okay, we've got Dr. Valen on payroll. That's the most important thing we're going to do in this session. Possibly in any session. Copper shot. Oh, okay, yeah, she has, like, thrown, little attacks. Give her a hat. We're going to give... Sure, why not? Give her a sight scope. And what do the silver rings do? Increase the amount of HP you have during battle. As she has the lowest amount of HP, I think that's fine. Great. Give her that. And I know we just adjusted elements for Glenn, but Let us allocate for Luccia as well. Oh, yeah, beautiful, beautiful. Okay, what is her tech while I'm thinking about it? I guess we'll get to that. Okay, we don't have any black attack elements, but we will manage. We'll give her a couple of fireballs. Tablets. Medicine and ointment. Ooh, a photo. A nice blast. That's actually probably pretty good. We don't have a lot of level 4 stuff, so that seems ideal. And what else? What else? Turn yellow? Yeah, sure. We will... Actually, we'll give that turn in place of one of those fireballs. Put that back at level 2. That way she can debuff people for Glenn to go ham on them. And Aqua Lung. Pinup Girl? Her technique her technique is called Pinup Girl. What is this? Practice the pinning of a specimen on your foe. Okay, I've got to try that out. I need to be in a fight so we can try out X Strike and Pinup Girl, apparently. Are we playing Phantom Pain? Are we putting the glamour model on the side of the cardboard box? What is happening here? And a little magma. Have some fire, Scarecrow. We'll smooth that out once we get more appropriate elements for her available, but I think we're doing great. This is a party house. Excuse me, this is a powerhouse. Hang on, can we rob the lower dungeon now? Have the guards abandoned their posts? They have, but it is locked. All right, had to try. Well, this is superb. I am so happy with our detour to the fort here. Let's go back to Termina. Let's properly pirate Korcha's boat. And then I guess find this island he wants us to check out. Although, you know, I kind of feel like I want to go back into the canyon and beat up that dodo. Yeah, I think I might do that. I'm that petty. I nurse a grudge from being forced to flee by a giant terror bird. I don't recall if it was Foss Valley north or south, but let's check north. Oh, I see you. Yeah. Oh, I coming for you, bird. No score too small to settle. That's what I always say. Arguably, it's what Tony Jaa says as Megatron. But I mean, if we're really, is there a better role model for vengeance? Not that I'm aware of. How about it, 20-foot terror bird? Let's do this. You should have killed me when you had the chance, Charles. So majestic. Okay, I'm gearing up for X Strike. I really do want to know what the Pinup Girl does. Okay, we got a hit. What the heck is Pinup Girl? Single enemy practice the pinning of a specimen. That's not even good grammar. Doc Valen, what do you got for us? It caused a squarking. That's got to be good for us. Big crit. It might peck Luccia to death. Okay, so this is why we gave her slightly extra health. Also, this thing is still dangerous as heck. All right. Okay, so unheralded, unexplained, there are still combo techniques in this game, and since both Serge and Glenn are in the party and have 3 elements, we have X Strike. Let's try it out. I've been looking forward to this. Stylish. Beautiful. Also worth noting that Serge is a white elemental character, Glenn is green, X-Strike is red. I'm not sure that that's how the visible color spectrum breaks down, but it is worth noting that, like, if we were fighting a blue elemental character, for example, it is more worthwhile to use the combo, perhaps, than either of the individuals for sheer damage. Also, yeah, that thing almost pecked Luccia to death, like, easily. Vengeance is mine, quoth the Surge. Okay. I'm not sure, was there anything else here we needed to beat up? Oh, right. This thing is inexplicably hostile. Oh no, it's another dodo! And now we have an important and impromptu lesson about hubris, being the fatal flaw that doomed all Greek heroes. And what can I say about hubris? I can say, I'm awesome. I'm the best. Ain't no one ever been better. No bird gonna scare me. King Kong, in fact, has nothing on me. What element was this thing? It is white. Pinup Girl is inexplicably black elemental. Yeah, let's do it.
Squark!
How do you like that, bird? I feel good about that. We have avenged ourselves upon the dodo. They are now properly extinct. And there was like a cave or something we couldn't get into, if I'm thinking of the right part of the map? I'll check down that rope ladder, but there's definitely, like, there was a couple... What? I'm sorry, I need a moment. What? Why am I suddenly fighting the insane clown posse in the late 90s? Am I gonna have to beat up the Great Malenko? I'm not prepared for this. Oh, good, it's just a clown head.
Nyuk, nyuk, nyuk. Looks like I'm causing quite a stir. I've been waiting forever for someone like you. Yeah, I know. You and I are both dead, eh?
Oh, dude, why does this clown know I'm in the wrong reality?
I don't know how I ended up like this. I don't have a body, and I don't remember a thing. You understand what I'm going through, don't you?
Do you remember me, Eddie? When I killed your brother, I talked just like this.
But I have a feeling everything will come back to me once I find my body parts.
So how about... Okay, hang on. Alright, sure. Why not, Clownhead? Welcome to the party.
Nyuk, nyuk, nyuk. Yeah? I'm heavier than I look, but I hope you don't mind. And don't swing me around too much, I'm starting to feel nauseous.
Surge received heavy skull. I believe this is Skelly. We were forewarned about the existence of this character back in Anri. Someone was like, "Hey, I've got a son or a nephew or a grandson or something he was a Skellington, I guess." I just want to point out, by strange coincidence, in this week, honestly, in the past 24 hours, 48 hours certainly, 2 days, I have twice been playing a game which involved gathering up the dismembered body parts of a clown. And, like, twice isn't a lot. I'd have 2 nickels, but it's still weird that it happened more than once. I think the best thing about this story is that I don't actually have to specify the other one. It was Baldur's Gate 3, for the record. They'd be dismembering clowns like heck in that town. It's a dangerous city. Just not a motif I was expecting to have brought up out of session. Okay, the dodo, slain. Our superiority over wildlife demonstrated. Dr. Valen on payroll. Let's stop back in Termina real quick. There's an item shop somewhere, I think in the far east of the city. Let's see if we have any upgrades. We have a little copper. We still don't have any iron to speak of. Oh, they still got a mermaid in a jar, which is crying. Yeah, sell me the mermaid. Dr. Valen is interested in it. Oh, hang on. Wait, what is this? Monster. So wait, they're going to sell me monster parts and I have to trade them elements. Oh. Okay, that's fascinating. I'll come back to that when I have a little more elements and a little less party. Wait, hang on. Is this the grave site? Okay, I don't think I have business down here. I just kind of forget. Oh, can we take the Einlancer? Yo, Glenn, can we... Why is there a luchador? What a fever dream this game is becoming. I introduced this by saying that the entire cast is just all of the seasons of JoJo's Bizarre Adventures displaced into a beautiful JRPG, and I have yet to be proven wrong.
Oh, blessed child, flow with the river and rest in peace. When thou returnest to this world once again, may thou greet thy father and mother with a blessed smile. Come, please say your last farewells.
As Dr. McLuchador over here, my god. Oh, why did such a sweet child have to...
My only wish was to drink when you were a grown-up.
Okay. Point of order. I am a man who enjoys a tasty alcoholic beverage from time to time. Indeed, probably a third of the broadcasts I've done, I've been sauced to some degree or another. That said, if your only hope for your child is to one day have a drink with them and nothing else, you're a bad parent.
The boat shall now be cut adrift. Your son's spirit shall ascend to heaven with warm blessings. Everything that is formed must eventually fade away. Although that may be nature's way, I feel my heart being torn apart at times like this.
He tasks me, and I shall have him.
Why must we face death? And who is the one that decides when we die? Gates, I have not yet seen the light, amigo.
Are we going to beat up a luchador?
Dear passing stranger, if you have a moment to spare, please give this wandering soul a small prayer to guide him on his path.
Dude, I just want the sword. Didn't know him, never met him, don't care about him. Besides, being a lost soul, dying young isn't so bad. I got a whole nother reality out of it, jackass. I don't think I can take the Einlancer. I know I can at some point. I forget what is required, but I'm sure it's not available. Father. Brother. Yeah, okay, it's still a grave marker for now. I'm sure, I know there's a side quest and some optional boss fights involved. Eventually, Glenn can get not one, but 2 versions of the sword that was his father's and his brother's, because we inhabit multiple dimensions at the same time. And it is exactly like an orc war boss traveling into a time loop to beat himself up in the past to steal another copy of his favorite Shuda. Okay, can we... what do we got? What do we got? We have copper, a little. We already have... we still don't have any iron. We have a sword, and we have... oh, we already have a copper swallow for Serge, which we can equip. I should get around to doing that. We already have copper shot, and we already have a copper rod. So without iron, I think we are kind of at what we can do. Let's look at accessories on General Principle. We don't have any screws. Screw me, I guess. And everyone is... most everyone is equipped with copper mail. Alright. Well, there's an amazing material called rainbow that can be smithed into very fine items. Yes, I'm aware of the rainbow shell, and its propensity to be stolen by the descendants of the great Yakra. What is this? When we were young, we went out to search for ourselves and never found it. We stopped searching when Karsh was born. Oh, are you Karsh's family? Oh, I'm taking the wrong people hostage. Children are far more valuable than any treasure, you know. But that man hasn't been shut down yet. Who knows when he might yell after he's went back to the search. Okay, okay. So the rainbow shell exists somewhere, and we will be able to create impressive items out of it if we can find it. Let's equip that swallow, which I have forgotten about. Oh, the sea swallow. Hang on. Where are we at? We have attack 25 and 88, and this will be 27 and 89. I'm still bothered that it makes the, like, your skills go up, your numbers go up, like, orange. Where in every other title, blue or green would be it has increased, and orange and red would be it has gone down. I'm sure I'll remember and then forget about it again. Alright, last quick look in the shop here. I think we... oh no, yeah, we already checked in with Lisa there. We already have topped up elements. They weren't selling any black pack stuff. I am going to duck into the inn right here. I'm going to be AFK for 2 minutes. Please forgive your host, and I will be right back. And then we're going to get to the sea and take the life of piracy and turn over a new leaf of nautical crime. Much better than home invasions. I'll be right back. Thanks for your patience. Excuse me. Okay. I was gonna say, wait, something's wrong with my headphones. I'm back. Hope you enjoyed the music. It's not Expedition 33, but then few are. So, let's get to sailing. Let's go. This is not the earliest you get a ship or a vehicle in a JRPG. That is still Skies of Arcadia, because it happens immediately after the tutorial dungeon. But this is pretty early. Granted, I don't know how many ports of call we have. Okay, that's Guldove. Also, my goodness, Macha swam this distance just backstroking the whole way? That woman is built different. My god, she could beat up Adam Smasher. Okay. This is the Sky Dragon Isle. That is not north or east. Gaia's Naval. Super. I didn't name it. Wouldn't have been me. Water Dragon Isle. The El Nido Triangle. I believe that is a dimensional warp. I could be misremembering that. Marbule. The Sea of Eden. Love the name. Terrifies me. Okay. The thick fog makes visibility to 0. Pull back for now. I don't even know what that is. Those are the fog around the Hydra Marshes. This is Andre Villages right here. Yeah. Right, and this is Cape Horn or Cape Hope, whichever it is. Cape Hope. I'll chase him around the Cape and round the Norway Maelstrom before I give him up. What do we got? North and east, the Hermit's Hideaway. I think that's probably where Glenn wanted to go, because he said go north from Termina and then east, because we're looking for an old man. I mean, probably there. Earth Dragon Isle is due north, and he could have pointed that out, I suppose. And the Isle of the Damned. Fantastic. I can't wait to go there on unrelated business. Let's check Hermit's Hideaway, I suppose, because I feel like we're looking for an old hermit. This is probably the place to find him. And then actually, the adjusted world map where it puts us out onto the other. That's so cute. I'm so happy with that. Burned out Hermit's Hideaway. We didn't start the fire. Billy Joel might have. You want to keep an eye on that guy. What on earth happened? Could Lynx have done this? Is this board certified psychiatrist Dr. Harleen Quinzel? Probably.
That's correct. Maybe not. The correct answer is I did this under Mr. Lynx's orders. Salut, Serge. Did you miss me?
Miss moi? Harley, what have you done with Radius? No, okay, Dan, you are correct. I was just going to say, it's like, why would you immediately think Lynx is responsible? There are so many suspicious people. We just met a luchador. Now, I'm not saying that the luchador priest is the obvious culprit when, a hideaway gets burnt down. I'm not putting this on Greco, but, like, why would you think it's Lynx, the man with quotes from Poor, right? Like, where does that come from? Is that just base racism because he's the only demi-human that we have on staff? I don't know. I thought better of Glenn. I'm not going to lie.
Oh la la, Glenn. You're all fired up. Oh.
Tell me.
Tisk, tisk, tisk. Excusez-moi, Serge. But do you want to know why I burned this place to the ground? Because it would cheese off the Batman.
Yeah, tell me. I'm curious why clowns are committing arson.
Well, first of all, to teach you all a lesson. And second of all, to get rid of the geezer who lives here. He's now like the Acacia Dragoons, and I hear he's quite skilled. I was disappointed to see the geezer wasn't here. I wonder where he went. And one more thing, Serge. Mr. Lynx gave me another order. And that's to slow down your pursuit. Here it goes. Bye-bye, bats.
Also, my god, how does anyone do a Harley Quinn voice for more than 2 sentences at a time? Maybe it's because I'm like 6'4" and male that I'm having trouble with it, but wow, that takes it out of the vocal cords. Okay.
Take all the time you wish.
Okay, so it's the three of us versus board-certified psychiatrist Dr. Harleen Quinzel. But we've got Doc Valen on our side, so I think we win this in a sprint, right? Like, that's not hard. Also, I'm going to be a huge geek for a moment. I'm going to be a huge history geek for a moment and point out that while France has a very strong theater tradition, there's obviously a great deal of opera that comes out of French theater. The conceit of... Oh yeah, let's turn her yellow. That'll be fun. If it hits. That's my attack. You're yellow now. But the Harlequin is not French, so I always found it to be very strange that Harley. I mean, despite the fact that I'm doing New Jersey for her, obviously she's supposed to be French. She's using French language, but the Harlequin is a stock character from Italian comedies, right? Like, oh wait. I've outthought myself. I didn't actually want... Okay, I'm gonna use Bush Basher here, because I don't actually want to use X-Strike while it's red. I wanted to use Slice and Dice because it's green, and I turned her yellow. No matter. Let's try Bush Basher. I haven't gotten to try it out yet. Level 1 Meteorite, not bad. Oh, especially since... Okay, she's cold decking us. The black innate mage is using level 1 white magic. Okay, yeah, she's literally trying to slow us down without beating us. I think is what's happening here. But yeah, from the Commedia dell'arte, the Arlecchino and the Colombina are the male and female comic relief, sort of all-knowing, third-wall-leaning observer characters who are the tricksters, pointing out the foibles and the failures and the limits of the rest of the cast. Moonbeams... But yeah, just given that, I don't know why they would... I don't know why they went directly to French for her. Because I'm just saying Italian would have been more, I guess, more historically appropriate. Granted, we've got a luchador priest in the Caribbean named Greco, so I suppose strict national adherence to, like, tropes and mores is not going to be a thing.
Mon Dieu! Was the fate that...
That's not even French. Oh, she wasn't. She was. Yeah, she was not fighting seriously. That wasn't even a star battle. You know?
Oh la la! You really are strong. Tray forth, Sash. Well, that's all fun for today. Au revoir, Sash.
Are you one of Lynx's minions?
Dude, why is everyone throwing shade on the Lion Man? A French clown burnt your house down, and then you're like, oh yeah, you must work for the cat, right? How racist is El Nido? I'm really uncomfortable here.
Radius, you are safe.
Oh ho! Is that you, Glenn? It's been a while.
God damn those eyebrows. Look at that. It's like his mustache cloned itself and climbed its way towards the forehead. This man is like, I can't even remember the breed of the dog, right? But like with the big old jowly, mustache. It's kind of retriever. You know what? Doesn't matter.
You seem well.
I am glad you are all right.
Yes. Miss Riddell had informed me that Lynx and the General were heading to Fort Dragonia. I played it safe and went into hiding for a while. And it looks like Lynx did pay me a visit again.
Like, based on what?
I'm sure the General has no idea what happened here. Lynx is the one behind all this. I had a feeling something like this might happen. That is why I made sure to build a sturdy stronghold underground. I believe it should still be intact.
Lynx must be plotting something.
By the way, Glenn, who are these people?
Oh, I never bothered to get their names. But this is the mad scientist making living intelligent bioweapons out of torturous inhumane experiments under General Viper's lacking oversight.
Well, no sense standing out here. Please, come in. I see.
What you don't see anything past his eyebrows, old man. Don't start with me. Don't front. Excuse me while I check and see if you have anything to rob before we engage in the plot. Very convenient that he has 3 beds laid out. You having some parties, old man? You get a lot of company down here? You still spry in your old age? Yeah, son.
Yes, I once wielded a sword as a proud member of the Acacia Dragoons. Glenn's father, Garai, the blacksmith Zappa, and I used to tear up the battlefield.
I could not be happier that he phrased it in that exact way.
But that was a good 15 years ago. Or I should say 10 years ago, and then 5 years before 10 years ago. When Garai lost his life on the central continent, I vowed to become his son's guardian. I officially retired 4 years ago. Or 10 years ago, plus 1. Plus more, plus 11. After Dario received his father's sword, the Einlanzer. I have been here ever since, living a carefree life, away from the rest of the world. However, Dario is no longer with us. Life is so unpredictable. It was then that Lynx approached General Viper. He spoke of the legendary treasure, the Frozen Flame, which is able to heal all illnesses and fulfill any dreams, no matter how radical. I do not know what this man Lynx is plotting, but I believe General Viper intends to overthrow the nation of Por with the power of this legendary jewel.
Like, I guess that's bad, but I ain't from Por. I don't know anybody from Por, except Lynx. I ain't got no personal politics here. I'm a Guardia man.
Por is a nation governed by militarism. It has brought suffering to many people on the central continent of Zenan. Perhaps the general envisions a bright and peaceful world, much like Guardia was at one time. Or is he planning to find the answer as to why we have continued to hurt and kill each other since antiquity?
Oh, okay, alright. I'm gonna stop you alright. Old man, I was giving you the benefit of the doubt because I appreciate your mustache and I appreciate that you duplicated it with your eyebrows. That takes skills. You got a great bushy beard. Love that. No military despot is planning on answering the question as why we've continued to hurt and kill each other since antiquity. As a rule, expansionist military empires are not interested in answering the deep questions about the human condition. Just tossing that out here. Jackass.
In any case, I no longer wish to involve myself in any conflicts. Besides, there is no way I would want to face General Viper in battle. Young one, should you plan to engage in battle with Lynx, beware! He is a fearsome man.
Exactly. As a rule, the military dictator has already answered the question because it works. Yeah, no man, no problem. Stalin didn't have a lot of answers, but the ones that he did have, he was able to apply with shocking verisimilitude.
I suggest you rest here for the night and leave in the morning. There are many cursed spirits wandering the seas around here. Rumor has it they attack ships and suck the souls out of...
Dude! Yo! Oh, are we getting some Pirates of the Spanish Main stuff going on? Are we getting, like, the Dread Fleet? Tell me there are zombie pirates that I've just forgotten about because it's been too long since I've played this game. I want ghosts attacking us on the high seas. I want them to have a Kraken as a boss fight. I will not take no for an answer. If there is not a Kraken for a boss fight, I will put Luccia on this problem. I will give her resources and money and subjects and regular-sized squid, and I will expect the problem to be solved 2 months tops. Okay, so just have an enforced rest. Cool. Old man up all night ruminating why humans are locked in a spiral of violence. Everything that lives is designed to end, and Radius often wonders who blessed us with this cryptic puzzle. Is this some kind of curse? He goes to bed every night wondering if he will ever get to meet the god that that bound us to this cycle of fate, and will we ever have a chance to kill him?
Take care of yourself.
That's it. Yeah, thanks, Glenn. This was well worth fighting the clown. Very helpful. Glad we met this creepy old man. Cool. Well, we know that Lynx is... Okay, this is kind of sick. I kind of like this Hangman's Tree after being bombed by Captain Hook look of this tile set. This is really this is cool. Also, no disrespect meant to Captain James Hook, but Ursula is the superior nautical villain. Always has been, always will be. I'm not sure what we're supposed to do with that information. Okay, well, cool. We know. Okay, so Lynx is up to questionable good, and that's, I guess, a problem for the general. I don't live here, not my problem. Yeah, Lynx is causing problems. General Viper is apparently a bit of a handful if we fight him. I don't know that we have any leads other than where is Fort Dragonia? And I guess we'll roll the dice and we'll see where they fall. Yeah, Fort Dragonia is the big. Oh right, we have to get in through the caves of Pyre. I think we have to head into the fog. This is not our boat. This is somebody else's boat. I love the automatic oars. I love the powered oars. The idea that they have the technological expertise to have 4 or however many, like, power-to-drive shafts, but it never occurred to them to develop the propeller is fantastic.
Could this be the ghost ship?
Well, what are we waiting for? Lucia is not afraid of no ghosts. She's ready to bust day 1, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Working hours, no problem.
You are right.
Also, hang on. Is it a thing with Glenn that he never uses contractions? Because I'm not sure if that's like if I'm twigging onto that because I play a lot of BattleTech. It's like, is he a clanner?
We will not be able to navigate our boat in this fog.
Hey, yo, Glenn, you one of the sons of Kerensky?
Is this a ghost ship? Highly illogical.
It's no, it's got living pirates on board.
Who are you? Make way for Captain Fargo.
Aye, matey, yar. My God, he's so hot. Look at that oh my, wow. Is this the perfect man? I'm willing to stake money on it. I'm not I'm not too proud. I'm not too straight. That mustache, I would follow this man into battle. I don't care what his political allegiance is. I don't care who he'd be fighting. That is a goddamn Viltrumite. Holy moly! Look at that, and the inquisitive like peaked thick eyebrows and the piercing blue gaze beneath that. This dude has got bastard children in every port in the archipelago, and I see nothing wrong with that. My goodness. You thought I was simping hard for Lucia. We recruited Lucia. I still love her. She's great. I don't plan on her leaving the active party. Unless Captain Fargo is looking for a change of pace with us lubbers. Woof.
You seem to be a bit young for one of Lynx's subordinates.
Well, who cares? What do you want from us?
That's up to you. But first things first. What is your intention?
Question marks. 3 in a row.
Don't play stupid.
We know you're trying to get to Montpellier. We saw General Viper's and Lynx's ships anchored nearby. Are you trying to deliver them a message? Is that it?
This is why it is so difficult dealing with imbeciles like you. Are you serious? Explain yourselves.
We did board his ship without permission. That's a no-no. Technically, we are the pirates in this situation. That actually it becomes a, so that is if we're talking about like classical maritime law during the Age of Sailing, there's a broad gray area of like, if you attack a pirate ship, you're probably fine, because if they are in fact a pirate and not a privateer, they simply don't have any like legal recourse to complain about the fact that you stole their boat. So you can be like, oh yeah, we found a pirate ship, and they attacked us, and we beat them, and we captured their ship, and now we're turning it in, and we're selling it to the Admiralty. And like 95 times out of 100, you're going to get away with that, even though you have also committed piracy, because again, they're already outlaws, so they don't have many legal protections. There are. Again, this comes down to politics. If they are sponsored by a particular power internationally, even if they don't have a letter of marque that they have like framed and are presenting, if they are a useful asset to a national government and you happen to steal their ship and then like sail it into port, you could find yourself like hanged as a pirate for fighting a famous pirate. It happened a few times. Different conversation. You just know me in pirate lore. I always get back to Skies of Arcadia. Anyway, Fargo.
I see. So that explains why you're after Lynx. But don't you know you're risking your lives? Don't you recognize the danger associated with Lynx?
I'm not impressed. I mean, he's got a clown working for him. This is not. Bring it on, man.
He's a monster. A cold-blooded monster. An incarnation of death. And to be frank with you, we've had our share of encounters with Lynx too. And there was some that was afraid of Pew, and some that was afraid of Flint. But Flint him own self was afraid of Lynx.
Sorry, Treasure Island, it was going to happen. It's out of my system now. We're fine.
But that was a long time ago. Ever since then, we've had to disguise ourselves as this ghost ship.
Is this a Scooby-Doo plot? Fake ghost pirates? Oh my god, we're doing Ghosts of the Sargasso from the Venture Brothers. Congratulations, we found the thumbnail for this episode.
So you're gonna face Lynx, eh? That's easy to say, but...
Speak her mind.
Har! Bring out our...
You know what. Not the Constrictus.
Aye, aye, Captain Fargo.
I just want to see if you youngsters can match up to the likes of Lynx. Just making sure you're not all talk.
Sir, I would never lie to you or your mustache.
Looks like they're ready. Let's see what you can do.
What are we fighting the fat pirate that came upstairs? What is this? Just man-o-wars? Okay, they're all black and 8. I can work with that. Also, okay. This is not something to see very. Fully armored pirates is not a thing that you expect in almost any setting. Armor is expensive, and it makes it hard to swim. Now, plenty of mariners weren't great swimmers in the first place. The idea was that you didn't fall off the boat, you could avoid it. But this is the sort of thing of a national military mutiny. and went and set up shop for themselves. Anyway, again, I love pirate lore too much. Let's fight these guys. Man of War A, what you got? Oh, they're headless! Oh, these are empty haunted suits of ghost pirate armor. Never mind, this is sick as hell. I'm so happy to be here. I love this fight. Have a meteorite. She doesn't have any white attack, so we'll just hit him with big stuff. Hey, yo, the rest of the pirates live here? These guys died here. I love how he poses at the end of it, because Glenn knows that he's the main character in this reality. Alright, these guys are chumps. This can't be the boss fight, so... What do you got for us, Fargo? And does it involve feeding Steve Buscemi into a wood chipper? Got plenty of clean capsule energy. Delicious.
Just loosen you up. Time to get serious.
Is this gonna, well, okay. It's only queer at the pier?
Polly!
Wait, what? Oh, no! So if I had a nickel for every time I fought an enormous bird this session, I'd have 2 nickels. And that's not a lot, but it's still weird that it's happened twice. Okay, red innate, giant bird. Love it. Looks reptilian, though. Is this like this is kind of like a dragon bird? It doesn't have feathers. It has scaled wings with membrane. Ah, well. We're gonna kill it. Luccia can dissect it, perhaps vivisect it, and find out its secrets after the fight. That's a lot of damage! Okay. This bird is not to be trifled with. And now I know that. We got some high-level blue attack magic from Luccia. We are going to want to heal Surge, because this thing can, one more attack will definitely, send him down to Davy Jones. We'll use a tablet, they're cheap. Actually, do I have better than that? I do have better than that. Heal! Okay, Surge has got his elements all charged up, but let's stack some damage before we cast. Sitting on a park bench. It's Aqua Beam. I'm sorry, Jethro Tull is a little esoteric even for this channel. What really bothers me is people who think Jethro Tull is just a guy in the band. Would turning him yellow help? I don't know that we have that much more green attack. I mean, we have... well, hang on. If we turn... No, he still counts as being red innate for his own attack, but yellow for weaknesses. Okay. Let's finish healing up Surge, just so we can be on top of any surprises that the big void has for us. Close enough. It loves that flap attack. Not Lucia. She might not survive. Oh. No, it's Surge again. He's fine. I mean, not, like, a lot, but... Okay, good damage. We'll do a dash and gash. That's so fun to say. Pose for the camera. Delicious. Surge is going to... Does he have any higher level? Yeah, okay. He does have level 2 healing. Cast that on his own self. And we'll give him a little more from Lucia, just because 107, he might not survive another flap. Tablets are cheap! We love drugs! No blue attack from Glenn. We'll save it. Oh wait, no. Dash. X strike is red, so that's gonna do minimal damage against this boyo. Alright, Push Basher. I appreciate that there's a whole crew of pirates watching this fight. I assume gambling on it. Oh, got it with the needle. All right, doctor. All right, $145. New star level. Love it. More elements. Oh, that's a solid level up there. I should use consumables. Doesn't matter. I think I got all of them. Not bad, mateys. We'll meet again, is what he said.
Ah, stronger than I expected. You got me blood boiling. I'm next.
Oh, I should have healed fully. Oh, I was not prepared for this.
Jolly ho! Up and at 'em.
Please, honored captain, not in the face. Okay, he's blue elemental, so X strike will do a decent amount of damage. I love that for us. We want to heal Glenn quickly. Because I don't know what oh my god, it's Freddie Mercury over here. I don't know what he's gonna do to us, but I have certain assumptions. I can take him in a fight. Yeah, no, that's kind of where I'm at. Like, oh, I wasn't prepared for this. I kind of just want to join his crew. That's what we're gonna call it. X-Strike! Oh, that's a hit. 153. Love that. Okay, field effect is all red, and he is blue elemental. That's good for us. So we're gonna hit him with a magma bomb. Which is going to do bonus damage from the field effect. And... I mean, I guess a fireball? Yeah, sure. We're gonna have to rest next round anyway. Okay, and enough. Just get a little extra blood into Serge. We want more healing than that. Okay, Glenn actually has a decent amount of... Ooh! Big crits, big crits. Love that for us. Have a little fire scarecrow. $100. My boy Fargo, you have no idea how many colorful, sexy pirate captains I've beaten up on this broadcast. I respect your gumption, but this wasn't a fair fight. Well, this'll break the field effect, but he is on a knee, so the fight's almost over anyway. Rocks fall. Technically, nobody died.
Now that's smarts.
Lucia keeps scumming kill steals off the rest of the party, and I think I love that. I love 2 level ups in a row as well. That's great. Another level 4 element slot for everybody. Fantastic. Yeah, use consumables if we have to. The rest of the crew jumps in.
Not bad. But keep in mind, we be pirates.
Question marks. What did... Serge? Glenn?
It's a tranquilizer made from jellyfish stingers. You lubbers will sleep for a while.
I kind of wish like Lucia was like, I have been microdosing with every soporific and natural toxin known to man or dragon. These sheets got nothing to me, man. She's all Dracula flow on it.
Well, that's that. Ty, stick these landlubbers in the hold.
Put them in the hold, preferably with the captain's daughter. We trippin'. We on that jellyfish venom, man. I got dosed on Goliath's scorpion venom. I went into the desert and saw General Kerensky. He told me I was right. Are you alright, Serge? You do not look so well. Be on your guard. There is something going on outside.
Huh. Stand and watch ain't easy. What's up with the fog today? You can't even see the water out there.
My dude, you're doing Ghost Pirates in the Sargasso. You live in the fog.
I ain't scared.
Incredible. Perfect timing. Fake ghost pirate ship gets attacked by actual ghost pirate ship. What a sequence. I couldn't have written that better. Ah! Something is up. Yo! Oh, this skeleton doesn't want us to find pieces of his body. He just wants to kill us. This will end with us obviously having to suplex a ghost pirate ship. It's the law. Sword dance? Joke's on you, Lucia's into that. Okay, a very appropriate that the skeleton pirates drop bones as a crafting item. I appreciate that. What are these monsters doing here? What is going on? Oh, cue the spooky music. Okay, point of order. I'm looking out the window here, and, like, it is a bright, sunny day. There is no fog to speak of. False advertising. Okay, where are we at? We are about, alright, we have about 10 minutes to session here. We're going to take a peek outside. I have a feeling we might be, there's a save point right here, and we're going into a whole other action sequence. So I have a feeling that we will probably be breaking sooner rather than later. But let's have a peek outside. Let's see how bad it is. Oh, the pirates are... We're on board the pirate ship. Oh, it's just the dungeon. Okay. I thought you were goners when that monster went in. My being here will be pointless if we are defeated. By the way, what is going on here?
Sorry, but I don't know either. Before I knew what was going on, I was attacked. Go ahead, I won't stop you.
There's a note. Key duty is a big responsibility. Okay, and if I had, if I had a nickel for every time I was streaming a game where we had to fight off fake ghost pirates in a tropical environment, I'd have 2 nickels. And again, that's not a lot, but it's still weird that it has happened twice. What do we got? Oh, okay, we got 2 skellies and 2 wraiths. I love that. Crossbones and wraiths. The wraiths seem to be... Oh, these are... Okay, this is a whole bunch of lady pirates and one male wraith. I still have no idea why they bother differentiating between the 2, but we'll find out. Okay, yeah, actually damaging.
Down you go!
Alright. Lucia will be of limited utility here as being Black Innate, and so are all of the undead. But that doesn't matter to me so much as the fact that she's, Dr. Valen, and that makes up for any mechanical shortcoming. As ever, have a little fire scarecrows, plural. Not a lot of damage, yeah, that's gonna be a thing. Stop beating up the protagonist! How good is Heal All, actually? Oh, that's pretty good. Oh, okay. No complaints. Alright, alright. Good hit. Love them. Love them weaknesses. Anti-white. Yeah, I feel that way sometimes. Yeah, health's pretty good. Oh, fine, iron! Precious iron. Gold is for the mistress, silver for the maid, copper for the craftsman cunning in his trade. Oh god, something, I forget what it is for bronze, but iron, cold iron is master of them all. Man, I got my poetry entangled. Anyway, Kipling. Don't blame me, I just work here. How do you guys get out? Yo, is this Skelly about to blank this guy? Well, lots of luck to you. They think they're gonna deprive me of my, like, 2 HP bonus? They got another thing coming. Surge is kind of becoming a little bit of a beast, and I respect that. I want them bones, son! Okay, we are going to go back... Okay, if the door will open. We are going to go back to our impromptu brig. It's not a prison, it's a brig. We're aboard ship. And I am going to go ahead and save my game here, and we will call it for this evening. And we will pick up next week, once again, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, as we continue our escape from the ghosts of the Sargasso. As real, fake, real ghost pirates? Doesn't matter. Angry nautical skeletons, the drowned fleet, are our newfound foes. And we're going to have to bust up some bony boys! One of my favorite things to do. Always has been, always will be. So join us back then to see how this all pans out. And I know I'm looking forward to it. High adventures for the Pirates of Dark Water, as it were. So until such time, as ever, thank you for joining us. Take care of yourselves. Failing that, take care of each other. It's all that really matters these days. Stay warm or cool, as is required by your climates. Try to stay hydrated. Tell your mother you love her. And I will see you in the next one.